Have you ever tried to get your life together and accidentally ended up sitting in your car staring at the steering wheel, holding a drink you bought hoping it would fix your whole personality? Yeah, been there. But what if I told you I tricked my brain into liking hard things? Like actually enjoying stuff that used to make me want to fake a Wi-Fi outage to avoid. I went full nerd mode because I was tired of feeling like I had to rely on motivation. Which, by the way, psychologists say is the worst thing you can rely on. According to an article in Psychology Today, motivation is unreliable. Systems are not. And I was like, okay, bet. So what's the system? And no, I'm not talking about cold showers and yelling, rise and grind at 5 a.m. I'm not a Spartan. I just figured out a cheat code and it works. And I'd like to show you what I found. Let's be honest. Hard things suck. At first, working out, that first week feels like your body's been jumped by a gang of staircases. Goal setting, that's just adult homework with no teacher. Affirmations, the first time I said I am strong out loud, I felt like my mirror literally laughed. But here's the thing, the doing part, it's hard, but the after, that's the sweet spot. Like, have you ever cleaned your room and then suddenly felt like you could run for president?
Mr. President? Mr. President?
Or hit a workout and you're like, who is that?
Ooh, who is that?
Suddenly, I'm drinking water from a mason jar and speaking Pinterest quotes. That little high, that's your brain giving you a, hey, proud of you, cupcake. It's real and it's addictive in the best way. So here's how it happened for me. There was a point in my life where I just felt stuck. I was waking up tired, eating stuff that made me more tired, and doom scrolling until my thumb almost needed physical therapy.
Physical therapy?
I tried the usual. Those 5 a.m. routines where some dude in Iceland swims in glacier water and says, just do it, bro. I can't even match my socks. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But then I remembered one thing I used to like, working out. Not the gym selfies, not the look at me part, just the part where I moved and felt strong again. So I made a deal with myself. Elo, just do 10 minutes. That's it. No pressure, no PRs, just vibe. And something weird happened. I did it and it felt good. Like not Beyonce good, but like I deserve tacos good. So I did it again the next day and the next. And then I started stacking it with other things, like setting tiny goals, saying dumb little affirmations, stuff like I don't chase, I attract. Except coupons, I do chase those. And slowly my brain started to crave that feeling. The after. Okay, question real quick. Why does this even work? Turns out your brain is basically a golden retriever. You give it a treat, it wants more. You do something hard and feel good after, it remembers that. That's dopamine, baby. Not the kind that you get from doom scrolling TikTok at 1 a.m., but the kind your brain gives you after accomplishing something, even small. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, which by the way, sold 15 million copies, so it's not just me, says every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. I read that and was like, well, I've been team overthinking in sweatpants with snacks for a long time. But here's the catch. You gotta build the connection. The first time you do something hard, your brain is like, ugh, why would we do this again? We could literally nap. By the fifth time, it's like, hold up, are we thriving? So how do you do this? I'm glad you asked. Here's how I tricked my brain, and how you can too. 1, find your hard thing. Not everyone's gonna vibe with weightlifting or yoga or even journaling. Some people feel powerful organizing their closet, or budgeting, or baking banana bread like it's therapy. Pick your thing. One thing. Doesn't have to be deep. Just something you want to love, even if it sucks at first. 2, chase the after feeling, not the activity. You're not working out to suffer. You're working out for that post-workout glow, that I did something energy, that I'm thinking watching a movie with a slow start. You don't leave in the first 10 minutes. Stick around for the good part. 3, tiny wins only start with micro goals. Like today, I will open up my notes app and write 3 words of a goal. That's it. 3 words, you win. Stacking little wins makes you unstoppable without the mental breakdown. 4, romanticize it like you're the main character. Light a candle. Put your hot model recovery playlist. Pretend you're in a coming of age montage and the background music is swelling as you clean your inbox. 5, celebrate it like you mean it. Seriously, you drink water today? Slow claps. You move your body? Victory dance. The more the brain thinks doing hard stuff with reward, the more it wants to repeat it. Neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman, who basically made brain science cool once more. talks a lot about how celebration reinforces behavior. He said on the Huberman Lab podcast that positive reinforcement, especially right after effort, teaches the brain to crave more effort. So yeah, when I finished the workout and did a ridiculous victory dance in my kitchen, that was literally rewiring my brain. So if the science says so, I'm in. Look, I'm not saying it's always easy. Some days I still wake up like I choose violence against my to-do list. But tricking my brain into liking hard things literally changed my life. Not because I became perfect, but because I found the thing that I loved. And I used it as an anchor, a launch pad. Working out made me feel good, so I built habits around that good feeling. Now I set goals. I talk nice to myself. I drink water on purpose. And not once have I screamed, "No days off." I've taken days off. They were lovely. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't have the discipline, I'm not a goal person, you don't need to be. You just need to find your thing. That one hard thing you want to love, then chase the after feeling like it's the last episode of your favorite show. And your brain, it'll catch up. I promise. Look, I didn't figure this stuff out because I'm some kind of motivational guru. I read, I tried, I failed a lot, and then I found that quote by Carl Jung that hit me in the throat. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. So I started doing small things, hard things, over and over. And now hard things don't scare me. They don't drain me. Sometimes I actually look forward to them because they remind me that I'm growing. Also, if you do figure it out, comment below what your hard thing is. We'll hype you up. This is not no shame, only dopamine zone. Hit that like button if you've ever been personally victimized by your own to-do list. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay strong. And remember, a drink you buy will not save you, but one small win just might.